Hey everyone! Today I'm reviewing Bondi Sands Self-Tanning Lotion, and I tried this in the dark shade. I gave this self-tanner 2 out of 5 stars, so I really wasn't that happy with it, mainly because of the color it produced, but I'll get into that in a second. This is 6.76 ounces, and I got it on the Bondi Sands website for $24. So that's like $3.55 per ounce, which isn't bad. It's less than average. Great price point, but just not for this product. Also, I noticed that Bondi Sands doesn't even accept returns, which is a huge disappointment for me. I like companies that back up their products, so I really don't like that. Anyways, this is a thin lotion with a dark brown guide, and it's very kind of slick feeling. It feels nice. It's on the thinner side. And it smells really good before you apply it. It smells tropical, light, kind of fruity. It smells like the beach. I can smell a hint of DHA when I smell it in the bottle, but nothing crazy. I just have to really try to smell it. But by the next morning and after my tan developed, I definitely smelled DHA. The DHA smell was actually pretty overwhelming by the next morning. Couldn't wait to shower this one off. Applying this one is pretty easy. You definitely want to use a tanning mitt because it is on the darker side. Kind of getting all over me actually. It's coming out of here. It is on the darker side, so you want to use a tanning mitt so you don't stain your palms. Other than that, it goes on really nicely because the texture is thin, and you can see where you're applying it because of due to the guide. Also, when I had finished applying it, I kind of looked dirty, so I thought I had blended in the guide pretty well, but apparently it kind of just sticks to your skin because I did look a little dirty. The drying time. So this one took over an hour to dry, and for 45 minutes at least I felt really sticky, so that was a bummer. I didn't feel comfortable putting my clothing on until after I had it on for at least 45 minutes because I didn't want to stain anything, my bed or my clothing. So the drying time kind of sucked for that one, and that was a letdown. The results. So this one says you can leave it on, you can wash it off after an hour, or you can leave it on up to 6 hours. First of all, I'm kind of confused. I don't know if this is an instant 1 hour tan or not. But anyways, I left it on the full 6 hours. I slept with it on, so I actually probably even left it on about 7 hours, and then I washed it off. So I was expecting to have a pretty dark, noticeable tan. After I showered it off, my tan was a light to medium shade, and it was streaky. I had streaks all up my arms and my legs. I don't know if that's because the product took so long to dry, then I put my clothes on so it caused streaks. I don't know why, but it was very streaky, and I know I applied it okay. So I was really unhappy with the color, and it also had a kind of orange tint to it. Nothing crazy orange, but it definitely didn't look as natural as a lot of self-tanners out there. So it lasted about 3 to 4 days, and as it faded, it actually started to look better because the streaks became less noticeable. So this is like the only self-tanner that I've tried that it fades and it looks better. So that kind of, I got a kick out of that. Anyways, 3 to 4 days, you'll have to apply this one probably 2 to 3 times per week. Men, I don't really think you'll like this one. The color is just not up to par. It's really sticky. It smells bad the next morning. I think there are way better self-tanners out there. So overall, I ended up giving this one 2 out of 5 stars. And for more information on this self-tanner and many others, please visit us online at SelfTanning.com and on Facebook and Twitter.